Hey everyone, it's me, Ben, and it has been literally months since I've done one of these update videos, but I'm doing one today. I've been pretty busy, but I figured I had the time, so I would just go ahead and make an update video on the figures I've been doing. I used to do these monthly, but I haven't recently, so I'm just gonna kind of hop into it and do it again here. For those of you who haven't been following my channel or have been following it, and I've just been super unclear because I haven't really posted a lot recently, and I'm sorry about that. I've just been, gosh, I've been super busy with a lot of stuff, and I mean, a lot of it is like video and custom stuff that eventually, whenever I do get that out, will be super cool. But in the meantime, I just feel bad because there's like nothing on my channel. It's been kind of a ghost channel. But that's okay. I wanted to make this video to kind of fill in that time. But yeah, so I basically spent half a year now on Ghostbusters 1, 2, and 3 figures. I got all of them here. And so that's been a super fun project. It's the most fun I've ever had making any customs. So even though I know it's like pretty annoying and everybody's probably ready for me to move on from Ghostbusters and make Spider-Man stuff, um, I just really don't want to. I've honestly thought like I might go ahead and start making Ghostbusters 1 figures again because I've just enjoyed doing this so much. But I'm almost done with Ghostbusters and then I can move on to like Spider-Man and stuff. Um, but what do I want to start with? I'll start with Spider-Man. I'll start with Spider-Man stuff. So I did have a little break where I got to work on some Spider-Man stuff, and I don't think it's gonna focus, so you're just gonna have to kind of deal with it. Sorry about that. But I made Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, who is awesome. He's got like some metal lines and stuff. I'm really proud of him, and I've shared him before, but with his helmet on. So I made this helmet here, and again, it's not gonna focus. I'm sorry about that. Um, I made this helmet here, and it can go on and off. I've shared a picture with it on, but this is him with it off. Like, he's got a custom face. I am super proud of the face, which you can't see because it is being so blurry. But there it is. There's his face, as you can see there. Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Had to beat an old lady with a stick to get these. But yeah, he's pretty great. He's an awesome figure. And then I also made for No Way Home, I got to make the Lizard, who was remember the Sinister Six? I was honestly the most excited to make, just because I had this extra big fig of the Thing sitting around. And even though, like, he's way bigger than he should be, because, like, that's him compared with Spider-Man. Oh, that's also a good thumbnail shot right there. Yeah, that's good. Um, but I had this extra big fig sitting around. I was just like, it's got the scales. It's already, like, it's perfect. It's perfect for the Lizard. So he's, like, he's super cool. He's got his little feet there, and he does have a tail. People were asking me if he had a tail because I didn't show it in the picture. I posted him too, but not from the back. That's him from the back, and he has a tail, and it can move around, which is super cool. I actually got to drill a hole into the Thing's butt. That was awesome. And it can remove, so it's like his tail can come off like a lizard, and then he's got my first ever custom minifigure with a butthole. That's awesome. I hope I don't get demonetized for saying that, even though I'm not making money already. But yeah, this is a Lego figure, YouTube. Don't freak out. But yeah, super proud of his face. I can't wait to show you guys him in full. Again, in this series, I don't really completely show off figures. It's kind of more of a glimpse of what I've been working on. But yeah, that was all the Spider-Man stuff. Let's move into Ghostbusters. Let's move into the stuff that I want to talk about. Even though, of course, I want to talk about Spider-Man. And I'm excited to make the Spider-Man figures. Even though by the time I'm done with Ghostbusters, it's going to be like time to work on Doctor Strange. Even though, I don't know. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm going to just talk about Ghostbusters. I did today update an old figure. I gave Ray Stantz, and again, it's not going to focus, but I gave him a brand new face. Really just because I was working on the older version of Ray from Ghostbusters Afterlife. And I found this face, and I was like, hey, that kind of looks like Dan Aykroyd. I can edit it. And I started looking at it, and I was like, that really looks like Dan Aykroyd. That looks, if I can get it to, again, it's not going to focus or anything. Like, that's super annoying. Can I do like that? That's fun. That's fun. But I thought it looked so much like Dan Aykroyd And then I started looking at it, and I was like, hey, that really looks like Dan Aykroyd. I kind of hate to ruin this face by, like, turning it into an older version, because this looks just like young Dan Aykroyd. So I ended up just literally taking it and turning it into my Ray Stantz face. So 1984 Ray now has a brand new face. That's pretty awesome. So I've also thought about, like, making Janine. I feel really bad I didn't make Janine. I didn't make her because I was like, Lego made a better version of Janine, but now I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, that would have been a lot of fun. I just kind of was crunched for time on the Ghostbusters project, even though I wasn't really. I gave myself months of time, but I still wish I would have made Janine, so I might go back and do that sometime. But that's, like, extra stuff. Now it's just Afterlife. And obviously, like, usually I just catch up on, like, a couple of, like, weeks, because I used to post these monthly. But now that I'm posting, now that it's been, like, so many months, um, there's a lot more figures than usual to cover. So yeah, I'm gonna start with this guy right here, because this is one I've shared, but I just updated him today. This is Muncher, and dude, I am so proud of Muncher. I wish that it would focus, because he looks so good. Like, this is one of my new favorite figures. Like, he just, today what I did was I used this, like, some gloss, this, like, gloss spray paint a friend gave me to make him all shiny. So he looks like a shiny, slimy ghost now. He looks so good, and he's got, like, the 6 arms, and his arms, like, can move. Like, they're those little, like, they put them on Lumpy Space Princess and stuff arms, so they can move. At least these 4 can. These 2 back here can't. And then I even, like I gave him, like, this stop sign he took a bite out of. I'm really proud of him. He's one of my favorite figures I've ever made, period. He looks awesome, and I today just made him look that much awesomer. I have made my new favorite figure I've ever made before, and he's hiding up here because it's a spoiler character. And maybe you can even kind of see him, maybe just a smidge you can see him. But he's my absolute new favorite custom I've ever made. And he looks incredible. And so watch the Afterlife showcase. It's going to have some fantastic figures, even if you don't like Ghostbusters, even if you're, like, sick of me talking about Ghostbusters all the time. Watch the Afterlife showcase, because I'm very, very proud of this minifigure. It's so cool. I can't wait to share it with you guys. But I wanted to be a surprise, so he's hiding up there. But I don't guess I've shared any of these before. I did share the mini puffed. I shared him. But other than that, I haven't shared any of these. So I got Phoebe here, and Phoebe needs a little bit of an upgrade. I'm gonna update her face soon, because I'm not very proud of her face, which I feel bad about. Just because, and gosh, no, I think she needs a major update now. Her proton mod is messing up, and her head won't even move. But I made Phoebe, and she looks pretty cool. Again, it won't focus, so it's super annoying. But I like gave her, like, the super beat up proton pack. Again, you probably can't tell. But it's, like, dry brushed in gray, so it looks super old and stuff. It's super cool. Really proud of her. And then I made, a while ago, did I share Paul Rudd? I can't even, Mr. Gruberson. Mr. Gruberson's there. He's super awesome. Maybe I shared him. I can't remember now. But I'm proud of him. And then I do have the rest of, like, the new crew going on. So, of course, like, not everybody's super into Afterlife, so I probably won't give them all their own time. But I've got Lucky and Podcast and Trevor. And I'm still, like, the movie is still so fresh to me. I'm trying to remember all their names and stuff. But these guys, they're looking pretty awesome. Very proud of these guys. Yeah, I do wish with Lucky, I'm not very proud of the skin tone, but Lego just does not have a lot of good skin tones. Like, there's just, like, 4 different ones. So, really, her skin is a little bit darker than this. But I don't know. It works. It works better than the only other option that Lego creates. So I feel like Lego should probably have some more skin color opportunities. But she still looks pretty cool. I'm excited to share her. they all look pretty cool. And then I have 2 out of 3 of the OG Ghostbusters. Winston and Peter are done. And I mean, it's in the trailers. I'm not considering this a spoiler, and the movie's like on DVD now. I like really, you don't have any excuse to be spoiled. Go watch the movie. It's been ruined now, so if you haven't seen it, but I mean, I'm still saving it. Like, these are in the trailer. There's stuff up here that's not on the trailer, and that is incredible, and you will freak out even if you don't like Ghostbusters, you'll freak out when you see that stuff that's hiding up there. I'm trying to see again if you can see it, and you can't. That was probably a really creepy look. Sorry about that. But yeah, old Winston, old Peter. I think they both look super cool. And that's pretty much it for the figures. And I'm at 10 minutes right now, which is about what I thought it would be. And so, yeah, I've been working on a really cool video that you guys are going to be excited for. A lot of times I don't know if people will be excited for my videos or not. Like, it's kind of hard to know, which is one reason, like, I think it's really risky for a lot of people who want YouTube to be their job. Like, this is my hobby. It's my hobby. I love editing videos. I love making customs. And so this is like a hobby channel. This isn't at all my job. I don't make money off of this or anything. But the thing is, if I did, I'd be in a risky position because a lot of times I don't know what people will watch and what people don't. And because this is a hobby channel, I don't usually really care about that kind of stuff. But that is kind of what I always tell people, because there's a million people who want YouTube to be their job. And like, if you want YouTube to be your job, just know it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have no clue what YouTube is going to throw at you. So, I mean, I would put some serious consideration into it before, like, throwing your livelihood into the hands of an algorithm. But whoops, I didn't mean to get political or anything. That got kind of crazy. I didn't mean to do that. But I just don't, usually when I make a big video, sometimes I'll spend the weeks editing a video, and people won't really watch it, even if I love the video. And I mean, with me, that's cool. I'll keep making videos nobody watches because I love it, because I love making videos. But this one is one I've been working super hard on, and I guarantee everybody's gonna watch. Because like, I've teased it a little bit, and I've told a couple of subscribers about it, some subscribers that are really into that kind of content. And it's gonna be super cool. It is like a very, it's different than other videos I made, but it's similar in some ways. And it really brings like you guys into it, and some of the stuff you guys are like constantly commenting and talking and asking me about. So it's going to be a super cool video, and I've got a lot of super cool ideas this year for videos, and I just want to say, because pretty much the people that watch these, again, the people that watch these are the ones who are going to like, who watch most of my videos, so thank you if you're watching this. But I'm not going to have as much time for videos this year. Like, I'm graduating, I'm going to college, I'm doing all that stuff. So I'm going to spend as much time as I can, but at the same time, like, don't expect an every week video from me. But the videos I do release, I want to try to make my favorite videos yet. And so I've got a kind of plan for the year. I'm really thinking about going down, because people have enjoyed my YouTube Shorts, I'm thinking about going down a YouTube Shorts road and doing a lot of shorts, so that way I can spend time on actual videos at the same time. So that's kind of been my plan recently. I'm going to start doing some YouTube Shorts, like for example, before the Afterlife showcase, I'll make YouTube Shorts about all my Ghostbusters, like short versions of my Ghostbuster custom reviews, because a lot of people talk about my videos having length. Obviously, I'm talking about nothing for 15 minutes now, but I always struggle with making long videos, so that's going to be really nice. Throw some shorts out there. Like when the Sonic movie comes out, I'll probably do some YouTube Shorts showing off my old Sonic customs, and maybe even like customizing tips, or just like super simple YouTube Shorts, so I can spend my actual editing time on big videos. So that's kind of been my plan, and I kind of got really Talking about a lot of stuff I didn't know if I'd be talking about on a video today. I don't know why. I'm just kind of feeling chatty, and I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the Afterlife video. Should be out soon. Yeah, that'll be out after this next big video that I'm hinting at. Hint, hint. But be ready for that video and that other video, and yeah, I hope to see you in both of those. And goodbye. And I'm turning off the camera now. I'm just kidding.